In this video, we will discuss breakout trade entry techniques of legendary traders Mark Minervini, Kristjan Kullamägi, Nicolas Darvas, and William O'Neill. We're dissecting the precise entry techniques that separate these masters from average traders. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how each trader identifies, enters, and manages their signature breakout setups, the specific patterns that have generated their legendary performance. The mathematics of breakout trading are deceptively simple. Identify stocks emerging from consolidation periods, enter at precise inflection points, manage risk through systematic stop placement, and maintain positive expectancy by finding trades that deliver rewards that are multiple times risk. Despite the simplicity, most traders are not able to replicate the life-changing performances of these legends. These entry techniques and their disciplined trade management helped Mark Minervini average 220% annually for 6 years, and Kristjan Kullamägi transform $9,100 into $82 million. Nicolas Darvas turned $10,000 into $2 million, equivalent to $46 million in today's money, and William O'Neill's Can Slim methodology has identified countless multi-baggers over decades. Let's start with Mark Minervini's Volatility Contraction Pattern, or VCP system. His methodology requires 4 critical elements before considering any entry. Firstly, the stage analysis foundation. For longs, Minervini only considers stocks in stage 2, the advancing phase, with a high relative strength. This eliminates the majority of lagging stocks immediately, focusing attention on strong stocks with institutional accumulation, evidenced by price above the 200-day moving average and 50-day moving average, in a clear uptrend pattern of higher highs and higher lows. The 200-day moving average must be rising, not flat or declining. This single filter removes stocks in distribution or basing phases, ensuring alignment with the primary trend direction. The VCP architecture. Minervini's signature volatility contraction pattern shows a series of pullbacks with each successive decline becoming shallower and tighter. The pattern typically displays 3 or more contractions, with each pullback showing reduced volatility compared to the previous correction. The first pullback might be 15 to 20%, the second 8 to 12%, and the third 3 to 8%. This progressive tightening indicates increasing control by strong hands and diminishing selling pressure. Volume should contract significantly during each pullback, particularly on the final contraction. The breakout entry trigger. The entry occurs when the price breaks above the most recent pivot high on expanding volume. Minervini emphasizes that volume expansion must accompany the breakout, typically 40 to 50% above average. His entry technique involves buying as the stock moves through the pivot point, not waiting for the daily close. This aggressive approach captures momentum from the breakout's inception, whilst maintaining tight risk parameters created by the VCP's final, shallow pullback. Risk management integration. The VCP's final contraction typically allows stops of 3 to 7% below entry, creating the risk-reward asymmetry essential for geometric growth. Minervini places stops below the most recent pullback low, ensuring he exits if the contraction pattern fails. When FTAI Aviation Limited formed a VCP in 2025 after its over 100% move from the lows, the pattern showed progressively tighter pullbacks, first 23%, then 12%, then 3%. The breakout above $176 on massive volume provided entry with a stop near $170, roughly 3.5% risk, for what became a 70% advance over the following month. That's a 1 to 20 risk-reward trade, which was possible only because the risk was contained to a tiny percentage. Kristjan Kullamägi, the Stair-Step momentum system. Kullamägi seeks stocks that have advanced 30 to 100% within the previous 12 weeks. This filter identifies momentum leaders with institutional sponsorship, eliminating sideways moving stocks that lack the energy for significant breakouts. The advance must show characteristics of genuine accumulation, higher volume on up days, lower volume on pullbacks, and price remaining above key moving averages throughout the advance. The consolidation analysis. Following the initial advance, Kullamagi waits for an orderly pullback and consolidation with higher lows and tightening range. During this consolidation, price should respect the rising 10 and 20-day moving averages, with the 50-day moving average providing the last underlying support in deeper pullbacks. The consolidation pattern can take various forms: flags, pennants, or tight sideways ranges. The critical element is volume contraction during the consolidation, indicating equilibrium between buyers and sellers before the next leg higher. The breakout entry execution. Kullamagi enters as the stock breaks out of its consolidation pattern. The breakout is determined by the trend line drawn connecting the highs of the consolidation pattern. Alternatively, if the breakout happens at the open, he enters on the break of opening range highs, the highs of the first 1 minute, the 5 minute, or the 60-minute candle. He uses the low of the breakout day as his stop loss. This technique often provides 2 to 3% risk parameters, enabling larger position sizes whilst maintaining identical dollar risk. One such breakout that happened in Western Digital, WDC, in December 2025 exemplifies this approach. After WDC's initial advance from $30 to $175, the stock consolidated in a pennant pattern for 3 weeks. It first bounced from the 50-day EMA, further taking support at the 20-day EMA and forming a higher low. The breakout happened here at the cross of the trend line at $165, with a stop loss at the breakout day low at $162, a 2% risk. The stock then went up 70% in 2 months from the breakout point, a 1 to 35 risk-reward trade. The risk-reward mathematics. Kullamagi's system generates 5 to 20 times the initial risk on winning trades with a 20 to 25% win rate. This creates substantial margin for error. Even with extended losing streaks, the mathematical edge ensures profitability over time. His position sizing of 10 to 20% per trade combined with 0.3 to 0.5% risk per position creates the geometric growth necessary for his extraordinary returns whilst protecting against catastrophic drawdowns. Nicolas Darvas, the box breakout system. Nicolas Darvas developed his legendary box system through pure chart analysis, creating a mechanical approach that captured explosive moves whilst limiting downside risk. His methodology focuses on stocks making new 52-week highs before forming consolidation boxes. The 52-week high foundation. Darvas only considered stocks that recently made new 52-week highs. Following the 52-week high, Darvas waited for the stock to establish a clear trading range with defined support and resistance levels. The box formed through multiple touches of both the upper resistance, near or above the 52-week high, and lower support levels. The longer the box formation and the more times price touches these levels, the more significant the eventual breakout becomes. Darvas particularly valued boxes lasting several weeks or months, as they created stronger foundations for explosive moves. The breakout entry technique. Darvas would place buy orders slightly above the box's resistance levels, allowing automatic execution when the breakout occurs. This mechanical approach removed emotion from the entry process, whilst ensuring he captured momentum from the breakout's inception. Simultaneously, he placed stop-loss orders within the box, typically 5 to 8% below his entry price. This predetermined risk management created what he called good odds, limiting downside whilst allowing unlimited upside potential. The volume confirmation element. Critical to Darvas's system is volume expansion accompanying the breakout. Without a significant volume increase, breakouts often fail as they lack institutional participation. This trade example of the gold miner Anglo Gold, AU, from 2025 exemplifies this perfectly. After the stock formed a box around $45 over 7 weeks, the breakout above $45.50 on increased volume would have triggered the entry. Despite an initial hiccup, the price did not breach the stop loss, which would have been placed in the middle section of the box near 42, a 6% risk. The stock advanced 150% in 34 weeks, a 1 to 25 risk-reward trade. The pyramiding strategy. Darvas employs pyramiding, adding to winning positions as they form new boxes at higher levels. When a stock breaks out successfully and then forms another box pattern, he adds additional capital, raising his stops accordingly. This technique maximizes profits on his biggest winners, whilst maintaining disciplined risk management through raised stop levels. In my own trading, I follow an approach similar to Darvas's. I look for lateral consolidations on weekly charts and pull the trigger when the stock closes above the resistance on a weekly basis. The stop is generally placed in the mid part of consolidation, limiting the risk to under 8% in most cases. To make the scanning and trade picking extremely smooth and passive, I've built a scanner that does most of the heavy lifting. I just have to review trades on the weekend and send them out for execution. To know more about the strategy and the process, download the free ebook and join our group using the links below to get immediate access to the scanner. William O'Neill, The Cup and Handle Mastery. O'Neill's methodology, refined through analysis of thousands of winning stocks over decades, focuses on the cup and handle pattern as the optimal low-risk, high-reward entry opportunity. O'Neill requires a minimum 30% advance before any cup formation, ensuring the stock has already demonstrated institutional accumulation. The cup formation itself should last 7 to 65 weeks, with depth ranging 12 to 33% from the prior high. Deeper corrections often indicate fundamental problems, whilst shallow corrections may lack the base building necessary for significant advances. The handle precision technique. The handle provides O'Neill's precise entry opportunity. This consolidation should last 1 to 5 weeks, forming in the upper portion of the cup with volume contraction indicating reduced selling pressure. O'Neill's entry occurs when price breaks above the handle's highest point, the pivot point, on volume at least 50% above average. This combination of price and volume expansion indicates institutional accumulation resuming. The risk-reward optimization. O'Neill's handle structure typically allows stops 4 to 8% below entry, creating the tight risk parameters essential for position sizing. His analysis of the top-performing stocks shows gains of 20 to 50 times initial risk on the biggest winners. This SanDisk or SNDK example from 2025 illustrates this perfectly. The stock formed a cup and handle over 7 weeks, with the handle providing entry near $262. The breakout on high volume and follow-up move on even higher volumes led to a 170% return in over a month, demonstrating the extraordinary potential when all elements align. For aspiring traders, the methodologies of legendary traders provide proven frameworks for market success and wealth generation. Study their techniques, understand their principles, but most importantly, develop the discipline to execute systematically regardless of market conditions or emotional state. I have personally done that with consistent success, and you can do it too. Don't forget to check the links below, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.